What would you do if you were in a helicopter that crashed in the ocean? Well, we're going to find out coming up later.
We're continuing with Extreme Week here on CTV Morning Live. And Cyril, I think this may be one of the most extreme things you've ever done. You went to a place called Falck Safety Services Canada to do offshore training. So what's that? How does that work?
Well, basically, Heidi, what I did was I learned how to escape from a helicopter which has crashed in the ocean.
Oh, dear. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so hopefully a skill you'll never have to actually use.
No.
But they're trained in teaching people how to do this. Take a look.
Well, you know what? It's Extreme Week on CTV Morning Live, and we're going to get extreme this morning at Falck Safety Services Canada. I'm joined by Ben Rosson, who is the marketing and sales coordinator. And Ben, I've got my handy dandy survival suit on because I'm going to take some training today. I'm going to get in a helicopter, get rolled over into the ocean, and then have to save myself.
That's right. You look good in that suit, too. I think that might be your new get-up for the show. You're going to go through HUET Training, so that's helicopter underwater egress training. That's a requirement for anyone flying offshore, mainly anywhere in the world, but a big one in Canada as well.
All right, and basically what's going to happen, as I kind of alluded to there a second ago, it's going to roll over. I'm going to be inside. Once it stops rolling, I'm going to free myself, kick out a window, and swim to safety.
That's right. A lot of times if a helicopter does ditch, it's going to roll over. A lot of the weight is at the top. So we're going to teach you how to escape from that, undo your seatbelt, knock out a window, and pull yourself out.
All right. Okay, well, here goes, Ben.
Excited to see it?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. So, Ben, what did you think?
I think you did great. You look good out there. You might have a new hobby to come by.
Yeah, I think so. That was a lot of fun. All right, so what's next for me?
We're going to show you the skyscape exercise. It's a way to abandon a rig in a potential emergency.
In an extreme situation?
As extreme as it gets.
All right.
We are going back to Falck Safety Services Canada because for Extreme Week, you really went extreme safety training.
Did.
So earlier you escaped from a crashed helicopter, but you're having a really bad day, so now you have to save yourself from a burning oil rig, which unfortunately has happened.
It has happened, Heidi, and that's why they do this, and that's why this technology was developed. So basically, you got to get off the rig, you got to get in a life raft.
Hey, welcome back to Falck Safety Services Canada, and I'm joined by Ben Rosson once again. So, Ben, I did all right in the helicopter rollover. I thought I was able to save myself and get out, but now we're demoing us being on a rig. Rig's on fire. We got to get off, right?
Yeah, any emergency. There's a few ways to abandon a rig. This is one of them, the escape chute. So we'll teach you how to go down the escape chute into a collection raft, and we're going to simulate a storm in here as well, so some environmental effects for you.
Yeah, because it has to be extreme. It's Extreme Week on CTV Morning Live. So we actually start downstairs as if we're inside the rig. The rig is on fire. Then we make our way up the stairs, coming up here to the platform, removing our smoke hoods, and then climbing up to the platform above to get out, right? That's how it works?
That's correct, exactly. I can't wait to see you do it.
Okay, me either. So for anyone who hasn't seen this, when the lights are off and the waves are up and the rain is blowing, it's pretty creepy in here.
It is. It can get extreme, I guess, but that's what we're going for. So we want to make it as realistic as possible for you so you know what you're doing in a real emergency. So we'll see how you make out.
All right, okay, here I go. I'm going to go try it, and then I'll be back, okay? All right. Hold the life raft in, Cyril. So that's it. I've essentially saved us. Okay. Woo! Man, another great day in Extreme Week. CTV Morning Live. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Ben. Woo! Oh, what a blast.
Here on CTV Morning Live. Whew, am I ever glad you made it out of that
Made it a
whole extreme safety situation thing.
It was so funny because we did it.
Watching.
We did it twice. So the first time they do it in steps so that you get the feel.
Oh, okay, got
And
it.
that time, Mike Lamb, who was with me yesterday, said, "Wow, you got out so quick." The second time, which you just saw, for a second couldn't get my seatbelt undone, and then also for a second I was kind of hooked on the window a little bit, but.
Oh my gosh.
In the end, I swam to the surface to
oh my
safety.
gosh. But it's important that they do that safety training, right, in
Absolutely.
those controlled conditions. But good for you for not
Thank
breaking
you.
a sweat. Well, actually, we couldn't tell because you were underwater.
Yeah, I was underwater.
But, you know, I'm just going to say that you didn't. Calm,
Yeah,
cool,
let's
and
go with
collected.
that.
Wow.
That's Cyril. Calm, cool, collected.
I'm speechless. I really that to me, Cyril, takes a lot of guts. I'm so impressed with
It's
you.
a little unnerving for sure.
Yeah, and you could see you getting caught a little bit there. It wasn't a big window either. You know, you had to squeeze
No,
out
it's
of
not.
there.
Yeah, it's not a big window.
Oh, jeez. Okay, it's on my bucket list now. I've got to. It seems like something you should do.
Go give it a try.
To challenge yourself. But wow, it's intense. It's intense to watch. So I can't imagine being under there. Impressive.